Hi, I'm Dan Raywood at Infosecurity magazine here at Infosecurity Europe with Brian Honan, CEO of BH Consulting, and as of this morning, member of the Infosecurity Europe Hall of Fame. How was it for you?
It was great. It was brilliant. Yeah, it was an honour, and I'm still stunned that I've been inducted. Yeah, it's been a great day.
Fantastic. Well, in that sort of that Hall of Fame, some very big names you're now sitting alongside. Is this maybe a case that we need more sort of business security, kind of great minds in security, and that more people are needed in that sort of leadership perspective?
Yeah, I think it's a very good point, Dan. I was just hoping I wouldn't have to grow a ponytail and have a beard to sit alongside those luminaries, you know. But yeah, I think we're seeing information security evolve now. 10, 20 years ago, it was very much a technologist's playpen. It was where technology was king, and you had to be a real geek and get down into the bits and bytes of everything in order to get things working and understand what's going on. But as the technology has evolved and it's become easier to use, we need better ways of identifying where the threats are coming from and how we engage with non-technical people. We're very poor at expressing what threats are in a very easy and understandable way that ordinary people or business people can grasp. And we do need to overcome this hurdle in order to get better engagement.
Absolutely, and you work with the Computer Emergency Readiness Team, or CERT as we know them, over in Ireland. In terms of that kind of contribution, what sort of skills do you look for in that? Is it just whoever can provide assistance, or is there certain things that you need in order to actually be part of a CERT team?
Sure. Well, I suppose the first thing to say is that each CERT team is unique in that different CERT teams offer different services. So our CERT, we offer a coordination service. So basically, we get notified of a security breach, and we will contact the affected parties and ask them to clean up their website or shut down their IP address that may be attacking somebody else by accident or whatever. Other CERTs will do malware analysis, or they'll do forensics, or they'll do deep dive into network traffic and identifying what's going on. So they would need the more technical skills. In our experience, large government bodies and etc. are covered by government CERTs. Large businesses or multinationals have their own internal CERTs or their own internal security teams and are probably self-sufficient. But most countries, the majority of the business are the SME sector, and they don't have the same access or the same capabilities from an information security point of view, and they need a trusted advisor to do that, and in many cases a CERT can be that. So we do that. We raise awareness by alerting people to potential type of attacks that could impact their business. Or we run our annual conference every year, and this year is in November 24th in Dublin, where we get good speakers to talk about different aspects of cybercrime to help raise awareness and educate them on the threats.
It's a conference worth going to actually as well.
Yeah.
Just lastly, you also work with the Europol Cybercrime Centre, or EC3 as some will know it. What sort of function are they doing in terms, is it to enable, is it European for a start, or is it global?
Europol does focus on European law enforcement and coordinating responses and sharing intelligence amongst those law enforcement agencies and managing, putting together operations against criminals based in Europe. But by its nature, cybercrime is international, and Europol does work with other international bodies such as Interpol or other law enforcement agencies outside of Europe.
We see quite a lot of work that they're doing in terms of helping with takedowns, with sinkholing, with advice. Is that sort of thing, what the industry needs, a bit more contribution to that sort of thing?
Yeah, we need, I think the big challenge we had, and I just finished a keynote panel here this morning on how we get better engagement between business and private sector with law enforcement. And I think private sector, we have this fear of talking to law enforcement that it's you ring up law enforcement, it's going to be front page news, or you've had a security breach. And if you talk to any law enforcement agency, they will say that is not what we do. You can come and talk to us, we'll give you advice on what you need to do. If you want to proceed and report as a crime, we can do that. And obviously once it gets to court, well then it's public knowledge then, and you can't stop it maybe getting into the press. But at that stage, you've got a good story to say, you've got a positive outcome. If you become a victim of cybercrime, there might be one piece of information in the evidence from your attack that could be the key to unlocking the bigger picture as to who are behind these attacks. So it is important to work together and as industry and work together as a society with law enforcement to better protect our systems.
That's a good point, mate. Brian, thanks very much for your time today.
Cheers, Dan.
Thank you.